It is 14, April 14, 2024, and it is night. It's just at midnight. Maybe it's a special with this that is it's just midnight, and it's so very much noise in my home, and they wake me up, the spirits screaming in my ear, and it's a sounds of dropping something like a pen just in front of my ears. You know that it's still going on, that I don't hear so much. It's my ears is down, and I have not told you that the ear doctor didn't find anything. They did the X-ray in my skull, and I don't know what they find, more than I don't have any problems with my ears. So that is the connection with my brain that have something with this to do. And I saw that I have got an appointment on Monday. This is Saturday night, Saturday going to Sunday night. And I found it out. I check it out what to do this next week, and it was an appointment to my doctor, and they have not told me that it was only there on the internet. No paper or calling me, and so maybe I will find out what's going on in my brain, but maybe they only check my ears and they didn't look at the whole brain, so I don't know. And but it's ongoing, because I don't know if I have told you that the doctor called me from the hospital, and they say they have looked at my papers through all the years, as adult years, and they thought I had Cushing syndrome, and that means it's some tumor in the skull, in the brain, in the skull somewhere, and it's also in the where the kidneys are, and I have read about it, and it says about two or three people get this as illness. Of 1 million people, there is 2-3 that got it every year, and I don't know if it's all over the world, but it's a rare condition that I have got. And I blame that I have been so frightened so many times. I have been killed, but I wake up again because God didn't want me to be killed. And it's very much stress. Not a normal stress, but some people get it because they have been in war, soldiers, military, that have been kidnapped and in prison. And I think like those that sit, Hamas have taken people, and they sit there and maybe are frightened for their life the whole time, and they will get this disease, this sickness that I have. It's about fear for your life, but that is very hard for the doctors in Sweden to understand it. They think that Sweden is so calm country that nothing happen here, and so they have not thinking about it. But those experts in the hospital now, they have looked at my papers, and they have seen that all these medicines they have given me, and I have not taken some of the medicine more than 2-3 pills because they have not fit me. I have been laying like a baby in the womb of so much pain, and now they understand it because of this disease I have. And now the last, not the last episode, but the episode before that, they told us that they are not interested to talk to us anymore. They talk to me, but they don't talk to you that listen at this because these episodes, because you don't believe and you are not interested and you make fun of it. And most I say who is the listener is those listener that is on the dark side, you with lots of tattoos, you want to look like the devil, and it's strong people that listen. Those people I try to reach is those that is scared, so they don't want to listen. They don't understand this is for real, and they want their books, read their books that is for far away, that is that they can read some things that doesn't frighten them, and also that they don't understand what I'm talking about. It is not that I talk so you don't understand, but you don't want to understand. That's the problem. You don't want to understand. And so they have lost their interest to speak to you. But you have those episodes where they speak to you because they thought you should listen and learn. But it is those people that I had before, in the beginning, they have walked away from this podcast, and now I get people listen from Japan and from countries that Korea, those is interested now and download all the episodes to listen. But it had come in to be a weakness in this podcast, and I am not sad about it because that's your fault. Is your what is called it's yours that have done it, so you doesn't come to understand God. You have chosen to not want to know God. You want to stay there in the beginning of heaven, where Jesus is standing at the gate, but you don't talk to Jesus to open the door so you can come into heaven. He's a gatekeeper. He's not God. But of course, the devil wants you to believe that Jesus is God, and you work on it, and that it's come true for you. You try to find a hint for that there is no hint, but you try to. It's written in that way in the books that it's like you can find it and believe in that Jesus is God, but he isn't. And so maybe I don't know why it was so much noise. It was like they were fighting, and they swear. It was like it was not like it was in heaven. It was where in my room, in my home, like they were fighting in my home. And it was not my neighbors, because they are sleeping now, or I think they are away. So it's quiet here. It's night. But they did very much sounds. So it's like someone touched me now. So maybe they want to talk. because there is people, followers, that is right. Some of you are right and want to know more. And I have asked them, those spirits that is here, what is going on. Like it seems like a fight going on in my home. I was talking to a man today on Facebook, and he's from Pakistan, but he have moved to Chicago, and he have run away from Pakistan because he's Christian. He is Jesus lover, but I don't talk to him about Jesus. We were talking about to move and move away from Muslims areas, and he was married and had a wife and some kids, and he moved them to Canada, and I say that's a good place to be, even if it's Muslims that want to kill are everywhere. I am not talking about you that is Muslim, that understand to not kill, that understand that Islam should be a peaceful religion. But too many believe in to kill, and it's a problem to we that working for God, and am not Muslim. I am not in any religion anymore, and so we were talking about that, and he be surprised that we have this problem in Sweden also. Sweden is the most violent country in Europe. The most killing is here in Sweden of European countries. So we have a very big problem. That's we were talking like that, and maybe in our talk we took in some evil things that those that is here of God's spirits that is from heaven, they maybe had some coming in here that they have to fight with, or those other fight with them, and it's coming now. Someone that touched me that is going to talk to me why it was screaming in my ear and much sound around my bed when I try to sleep. I want to sleep, but I try, and I was so sleepy, so when it was noise and I wake up, I fall to sleep again very quick. But now it have been so many big sounds of like fighting. So now am I awake, and I know when it's coming like this noise in my home, I need to a recording. They want to talk to me, and what is going on, because they know that I wake up. Oh, they're fighting. And the one that touched me, he is saying that it was some of these boys that have been around my house. They are walking around here and with the evil mind, and it's hard because the door I have to the outside is very weak, so they can easily come in if they want. So that's what the spirit here wanted to say. He say when I light up my home, they know that I'm awake, so they don't try to come in. And the spirit are saying that I need to have some light on this night, because bad things is happen just now. And I will tell you tomorrow if it have happened bad things, because it have been killing in this city now for not 2 days ago maybe, and it's those gangs, criminal gangs, that fight with each other, but in the way they shoot on each other. People that walking outside, they can get a bullet in their head and die. And then it was a father that was talking to those members in the gang, and they shoot him. And so it's very bad. He was not old man. His son that is 12 years old. His son saw when they killed his father. So it's something like that. The spirits have tried to wake me up, but I was in deep sleep. So we know that now, that I need to have some lights on here in my home, because they walking around with evil mind. And we need to pray for silence of this violence going on. We need to pray for all these people that they feel like it's enough is enough, and then they do things, and today you can't do things on your own. You're gonna be killed, and they can go like they do here in Sweden. They go home to a person, and in that way that they thinking they are going to killed their wives, and they have done that. So they not kill face to face only, that they kill people that is relatives to people they hate. And I was to the hospital also, because I have some problems with one leg. And there was waiting in the emergency room a young man that was maybe 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, and he sat with his father, and it was very hard to hear the young boy was saying the whole time. It's, I will kill him, I will kill him, I will kill him. And he said he had no respect, that I will kill him and he had no respect. That was he was saying, maybe 1 hour, the whole time. And he was there because someone had kicked him in his back, in his neck. And he had since before a broken neck. So he was there. And this, like a machine, repeating, I will kill him, he will kill him, I will kill him. He don't show me respect. He don't show me respect. And I'm wondering, what kind of respect is it he is talking about? I am not into these gang members, so I don't know what he was saying when he said he don't show me respect. I suppose it's like a hierarchy, that he wanted to be maybe the leader, and those under him should show him respect by doing what he tells them to do. It can't be something mild thing when he say, he don't show me respect, I will kill him. So the spirit that is here, he told me this. It was about this. That I come to sit close to this young man that was saying this. He said it not very loudly, so everyone could hear him. But he sits on behind me, on the side behind me, so I heard him. And the question, this with showing respect, the only one you need to really show respect is God. It's God. But when you come to know afterlife and understand it's for real, the afterlife, then you should have a respect for them, for what they have going through in their life or lives, and listen at them. Respect is to listen when someone speaking. The key word for tonight is respect. What is it? Do you respect people? And in what way do you respect them? And do they respect you, people? What do you have in your family? What do you have in for sort of friends you have? Do they show you respect? And that means, in this way I talk it to you, it's not about hierarchy. This is about how they respect you by listen at you. And sometimes it's respect to help you to understand what's going on. And the respect is also to tell people to not use their money like wild in money, that they should save money. And I met my daughter yesterday. She is like her father in one way that I laugh a little about it. Laughed to her and told her, "You're like your father." She didn't find her way in my city. She have never lived in this city, but she have been here many times with friends, the church, and she couldn't find her way, and she was very off where she should go. So I needed to take my scooter and drive to the place where she was and show her the way to the store where she should go. And in the telephone when I was driving to her place, she was really, really upset that she didn't find a way. And I understand now that she started to get the same thing as her father. It's a mental issue, and because it's like everyone should show her respect and show her the streets in where she was so she could go to the store, and no one did it. She talked to the bus driver, but the bus driver don't know all the streets, and they don't speak Swedish either. These Muslims driving mostly the bus here. And she asked them, I think she walked wrong because she asked a person that couldn't show her the way. And so I come to her place, and I had to drive very slowly so she could walk side by side with me. So I took her to the store, but she was angry because I say that I am frozen now because it was much rain. And I say, I wait for you and in the gas station, because there they have food, and it was warm inside. So I show her where to go, but I didn't drive the whole way to that store. So it was a problem for her that she couldn't see the store. But I told her that you go to the bridge where all the cars driving, and when you have going under that bridge, on the other side of the bridge, there you, or if you look at on the right side, there is the store. And she was still frustration and angry. And this is just what I lived 16 years with her father. I live with this anger, the craziness that and he become more angry. The more calm I was, the more angry go. And so I was hungry, so I ate at the gas station. And when she come, my daughter, she took, and it was the best because she eat vegan food. And that's in not many places that have vegan food. But she said that to me when she come with food, that she have told them what she wanted to eat. So this vegan way she live, that make her be a dominating person and tell them what she want to eat. Because a few places have vegan food. So, so she learned to be more dominating because of vegan food. And she showed me also something very scary, that she had hole in her nails. It was not only hole in the nails, but it was going into her fingers. And I have never seen that before. And I told my daughter, that is not normal. That is something that have to do with vegan food, that you lost the nails. And she told me that it have happened that she lost the whole nail. And she had very beautiful hands before she started with the vegan food. And she has eaten it maybe, I guess it's 6-7 years now. And so I told her to check it up, but I don't think she checked it up. But now I remember that I need to check it up. What's going on? It's not only the nail that have a hole. It's going into her skin and meat, her flesh. So I don't know. It's maybe don't have with vegan to do. It's maybe something else they do in the church now that they have not done before. Vegan is coming from that the church leader have told her that she was a little fat before, and then they told her to start with vegan to lose weight, but she lose her nails also. It's very strange things, but it is like she is adult. She's not young anymore, so she must take responsible over her life. But I'm going to check it out before I go to bed. What is the error to have a hole in her nails? So I know I have some error on my nails, but hers was really ridiculous. It was very bad. So this is what's going on. So once again she didn't help me with my home, and she did only her things and not ask, what can I do for you? And that is not real Christian to treat her mother like she do treat me. But I understand it now. I understand that she have development in her life is be like exactly as her father. And that is sad. Why couldn't she got from me? Why was it that she should be like her father with this anger? And mental issues. You know, she have not heard it, but I told her that her grandmother was in mental hospital. She close up total. She didn't hear or see anything in her disease, and my daughter's father had to be in a home for boys that doesn't have parents for a long time, and he told me much of his story about how bad it was to be in that such of home. It was very much sexual things going on in those boys' home, and his brother was also there, but in another place because he was older. So my daughter have this very much because I have in my family tree people that have killed, people have been in mental illness. My brother have the mental illness, and he have been to a mental hospital also. So she have this from both sides, but most close because her grandmother was in a mental hospital. So God make it, or those in afterlife make it easy for me, that why should she be like her father? But that make me also not be so much to meet her. It was last summer we saw each other, so 1 year since we saw each other. But of course we talk to each other on internet, but we have not seen in person for 1 year. So the spirit is touching me now, because it's going up. I'm sure he is going up to my tumors in the brain and touch them. And in the same way he say that some of you that listen, maybe not today but in other time, have these things. So the healing he doing just now, he maybe stop it to grow more, and he do that, and he send it to you also, you that have these problems. He say that it's a woman. He showed me a blonde, short hair, a woman that have tumors going into cancers. But he showed me a hand, and it stopped the cancer form. That's what he tell you about. So it touched me now to stop it to grow. Stop inside my brain to grow. Stop in your brain to grow. It's only God that tells us when it's time to go, not the doctor. So we don't know. We don't know when God calls us to come home. So this is, I hope it will be quiet now, because I'm going to have some lights on. So I wish you a good night's sleep or a good day, and I give you some blessing from God through me. I don't give you a blessing. It's God that give you blessing, but He go through me in that I should talk to you about it. So thank you for listening.